shut the fuck up. Put a band-aid on it. Oppose it for it wants to be. The roller coaster demands your life. Can you escape who you are? Who are you? Who are you? Fall lightly onto the bed of denial. I don't think so. Think so. That was the poem that just came to me in a very short period of time one evening while I was thinking about the performance. So I just jotted it down and it all just kind of flowed out. So, it was a bit of a flash, so I just thought I'd get it out. And I suppose that was just how I was feeling about it. You know, it was a component of it. The title is Damaged Goods, so you know, that for me was, you know, the way we damage ourselves through our thought patterns and so forth. And then, as originally I was just going to be applying the band-aids onto my head, which is where the mind is, and it was that was my first idea, which they did. The band-aids did move over my head, but for some reason I kind of went for my mouth first, which I think has got to do with the spoken word and how it's so easy just to say something which can just be so out of place, which you know, which can just, you know, which can cause a lot of damage. Yeah. And so the mask slowly kind of came back section by section, and then as I got to the top of my head, I just kept on applying band-aids until the mask literally slipped off, and just kept applying band-aids until there were no band-aids left to apply. So I'm fascinated by the mind, and how we can rearrange our minds and how we can change ourselves through our thoughts and what we consider to be detrimental with certain thoughts we have which are negative. Through my research, I have found some occult books which actually tell you that you can polarize those thoughts by using the idea of polarity, which exists. You know, this whole world's about polarity. So, so if you're, you know, feeling depressed, and then because you're hanging on to some thoughts which are just making you feel depressed, the more you hang on to those thoughts, they kind of tend to grow. So you kind of just get more depressed because you can't, then to get to a point where you can't escape those thoughts, and they become bigger and they start to take you over. But in actual fact, if we spend a little time in our own minds, you're just thinking about it, you can see that before it's too late, you can actually polarize those thoughts and try to make sense of them by spending a bit more time. I was thinking about a lot of different people I know that are struggling. A friend of mine that's recently had a car accident, he's damaged his lower back, and also a couple of family members who are struggling with depression, and just people that I've met, you know, that are having a difficult time. So that band-aid, placing that band-aid on myself, was just kind of a slight meditation on their pain. The leads were placed in that way so when people were viewing it, they get glimpses of it without just seeing the full thing, and you'd have to move around the walls to get glimpses of different pieces of it, which was a part of it for me, because I wanted to express, because I don't know, it seems to connect up with the whole idea of suffering, or, you know, just pain or whatever, how we hide it and how things are hidden. And you meet somebody that could be, you know, extremely having a very difficult time, and they're putting on a great front, and it's only you see them on a certain, you see a certain expression, or you just hear a certain word said in a certain way, which is like a glimpse of something that's not quite right.